My good aunt and I definitely had to compete for my mom's truck. It was weird because I would give her gas money and stuff. Like, you would think I might have been able to get it more frequently. I'm just saying. I was definitely in a rush to, at my slowpoke snail's pace, finish getting all of dealing with my flooded house, because my aunt wasn't returning any of I sent her a text saying, please understand, Octobers are bad months for me. My due date was Halloween. You know that I don't have a relationship with my mom. I'm not trying to lean on you for support. If you could just not ignore me right now. She didn't reply to that, but she forwarded it to my grandmother and said that I had too much time on my hands to worry about every little thing. I get some more emails from my grandmother and them versus us, and I'm just like, I don't want to be on any of y'all's team. None of y'all are very impressive to be right now. I'm just saying. I don't have a car. I have no hope left. I'm more desperate than motherfucking ever. Not just to fit in, not just to have family though. I'm just desperate. I have no hope. I think my aunt wanted me to become a drug addict. I'm at my mom's apartment one day, and a couple weeks later, and I don't really get along with my mom. This is the most time I'd spent with my mother in a long time, and it wasn't really harmonious. And it was getting tense with my good aunt because we're like competing to use this fucking truck. I'm actually trying to do something though, and I'm sorry, my good aunt, she just, I had helped my mom move into this apartment, and I had cleaned it. There's just, when you help somebody organize and clean, and the next time you come over, it's just, but she said she would help me if I helped her. I was hopeless. I'm sitting there. My mom gets a text from my Aunt Jennifer. She says, I think you should know that it'd be best if you just communicate with Mom through the phone. You shouldn't come over here anymore in light of not knowing about your addiction. You can't be over here anymore. I just want to say, it was not a secret. She just didn't know because she wasn't really concerned with us. My grandmother's been telling anybody who would listen forever, though. I used to argue it. I didn't believe it. I'm a little naive sometimes. I'd had someone else approach me one time. Phone, you're such a trooper. Someone else had approached me about all this right after I lost my baby, and I hope that person knows I really didn't know what was going on. I really didn't. But anyway, then I did. Then I tried to join in. And then my aunt caught me crying, and I had hope, and then I didn't have hope. And then my aunt told my mom, in light of finding out about her addiction, she's no longer welcome at my grandmother's. My mom sends back, what addiction? And my aunt says, Amber didn't tell you? She told me about your addiction. I lied through my motherfucking teeth, but my mom knew. I mean, I said she must have read my diary. I mean, she could have, but, you know. That's why I think my aunt wanted me to become a drug addict, because why the fuck? Oh, I only had my mother to rely on, and I do think my mom was trying to, I mean, she's my mom. She doesn't hate me. My mom doesn't hate me. She's not like my grandmother and my aunt. She's just really into herself. She does understand the importance of looking out for number one. And now she knows that I told my aunt about her addiction. What the fuck? Oh my God, you know? I mean, she knew. I lied. She knew. Whatever. So for the next few months, I would try, you know, to make do whenever I could get my mom's truck and I could go work at my snail's pace at Eldridge and cry and stare at the wall and fucking, I did what I could. And then my mom, I had to give her a lot of stuff because I couldn't get it out myself. I gave my Aunt Jen some stuff on accident. I said she could borrow some bedroom furniture my grandmother had given me. Actually, I didn't say she could borrow it is the thing. I said my grandmother could borrow it back. I was hoping it would, I thought that was my way of, I thought I was being clever. I'd get it back one day and that's how I'd get it out of the house. My aunt went there and left what she didn't want, took what she wanted, and she took my mirror, this other piece of furniture that she took it. I mean, to be clear, she stole my property, but and then I'm just sad because I told her I wanted to get away from my mom, I wanted to get away from my family, and now I had to rely on this fucking lifestyle that I was witnessing firsthand. And when my mom had to move the stuff that I gave her, her friends robbed me and vandalized my property. And then my mom was, because my good aunt was there while it happened, and my mom was like, because I'm like livid, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking call the police, what the fuck? And my mom's like, you should call the police. I'm like, I hope you realize that means my good aunt's in trouble. And she's like, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I think you should do it. And then I find this little conversation that they had, because I'm always fucking with my mom's phone because her phone's always just a mess, and they're like, they think I'm crazy because I was mad and I threatened to call the cops, and I did call the cops. I didn't do anything about it because the cop was like, why would somebody steal from you? And I just hung up. Oh my God, why does anybody fuck me, you know? Motherfucker.